there's plenty of returns to be made without taking the risk for that 100x. Those things don't come along often, and very few people nail them. But crypto really is the biggest opportunity. It dwarfs everything else in risk-adjusted returns. And that, for me, was the big unlock. And it continues to be an unlock to today. And I think it's going to be with that for you too.
Wait a minute, everyone. Welcome to Bitcoinzilla, your platform for daily cryptocurrency analysis and news. Our mission is to keep it simple. Bitcoinzilla offers engaging information that is easy to understand. Our analysts keep their eyes on the latest news to provide valuable insights via email. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Join our community of 10,000 subscribers and experience the new edge with Bitcoinzilla. Subscribe now. In today's video, Real Vision co-founder and CEO Raoul discusses the latest market action and shares his key takeaways from how to save your future. Raoul explores the evolving tech investing landscape, the transformative impact of AI, crypto's role in shaping future wealth management strategies, and more. So without wasting any time, let's dive into the video.
One of the things that I've searched for in my investing life, which I think many of you have, is the answer of how you can change your life. Because we don't just invest for the fun of it. We invest because we want that future vision of ourselves to be met. Now, sometimes we don't get there, but it's a really important thing, because if not, you kind of feel like you've let yourself down. And in this world, when I started my career, life was a lot easier. You know, the 90s were a great time to be in markets. There was limited volatility when they were. It was a crisis that was kind of tradable, like the Asian crisis. Then we had the dot-com bubble. These were kind of big macro events where you could really make some returns. If I came out of the hedge fund industry, and people made big returns over that period of time. But after that, returns got crushed on everything, particularly after 2008. Just how bank regulations changed the nature of risk-taking, what people were able to invest in, and the expected returns as GDP growth, trend rates came down across the world, as rates came down. And what you found is suddenly the expected returns out of stuff like the stock market just weren't good enough. And it's become a problem for all of us, is the cost of many things has gone up, particularly assets. But our wages generally haven't gone up anywhere near as much. Just look at the houses around you. The one you were trying to buy that doubled in price. But your salary hasn't gone up. And that's all part of this whole idea about how fucked up our future has become because of this demographic issue and the debt issues of the past. Those have now clogged up the economy and ruined all of our opportunity sets. And we all have to find a way to figure this out.
Bitcoin's pre-halving retrace may already be over following one of the largest accumulation days in years, which saw Bitcoin reclaiming the $71,000 price level. On March 25, blockchain analytics firm Sentiment reported that Bitcoin just caught traders off guard, with a rebound as key stakeholders had a huge accumulation day over the weekend. Wallets, which it terms sharks, and whales holding between 10 and 10,000 coins, accumulated 51,959 on March 24, worth around $3.4 billion at the time, the firm revealed. It added that this equates to 0.263% of the entire, currently available supply being accumulated in one day. As the Bitcoin halving approaches, 3 weeks away on or around April 19, it would be unsurprising to see these wallets continue to grow, resulting in a positive impact on crypto-wide market caps, it noted. Crypto analysts were concerned about a more sizable pre-halving retrace, assuming that history would rhyme with previous market cycles. However, BTC only fell around 17% from its March 14 all-time high of $73,738, dipping to $61,494 on March 20, according to CoinGecko. Technical analyst Rect Capitals said that if this ends up being the end of the pre-halving retrace, Bitcoin will have almost equaled the 2020 pre-halving retrace. Bitcoin pulled back 18% in this cycle, whereas BTC retraced just over 19% in 2020, he noted. The analyst had previously predicted that this pre-halving retrace would more likely be on the shallower side than on the deeper side, and could also be much shorter than has otherwise been the case historically. Reporting on market volatility and last week's tip on March 25, crypto research firm Kaiko revealed that after an analysis of buy and sell orders, selling intensified following the U.S. market close. It concluded that liquidity in the cryptocurrency market is not only fragmented across exchanges but also across trading pairs. BTC was trading up 5.2% on the day at $70,252 at the time of writing after hitting an intraday high of $71,000 in late trading on March 25.
But I found one thing above all others really unfucked my future, and that was crypto. I've talked about the value of having an income and the value of businesses and those kind of things, and how to have lifestyle goals, and that lifestyle is the ultimate bank. But you also want the opportunity to get ahead, to stop beating the game a bit. And crypto was the thing that really unfucked my future, and it's unfucking many of your future now, as long as you don't, sorry to swear so much, this up. It's really important that if you've been given the gift of the biggest macro opportunity of all time, that really you don't mess the whole thing up by doing stupid stuff. And again, it's like hold 80 or 90% in your core major positions. Those should be in the top 5 tokens only. Then have a DJ bad where you want to trade FOMO, meme coins, or whatever you want, NFTs. You can do that, but not with the main part of your portfolio. There's plenty of returns to be made without taking the risk for that 100x. Those things don't come along often, and very few people nail them. But crypto really is the biggest opportunity. It dwarfs everything else in risk-adjusted returns. And that, for me, was the big unlock. And it continues to be an unlock to today. And I think it's going to be with that for you too.
Michael van de Poppe, CEO and founder of MN Trading Consultancy, says, the recent decline in ETF investment was likely due to the latest Federal Reserve (FOMC) meeting. Markets and institutions tend to go risk-off before FOMC meetings. Additionally, the Bank of Japan has started increasing its interest rates, which hurt the risk on markets. That's normal. Ultimately, this event should not have any impact on the markets at all. Powell was dovish on the economy's outlook, through which risk on assets quickly rallied back upwards. Finally, it shouldn't be the case that current ETF buyers are momentum-based. These first purchasers of the ETF are likely going to be long-time holders, but it could be that overall first glimpse interest in the ETF will decline over time the higher Bitcoin rises. That's entirely normal. My advice would be to be counterintuitive. Buy Bitcoin dips when you can get in for a relatively low price. Use any Bitcoin price correction between 15 to 40% to accumulate for the next big bull cycle. Today's buyers would do well to be cognizant of separating the FOMO, fear of missing out, type of buying from long-term demand. Understand that volatility will continue in the near term, and ask yourself if you're buying into an ETF with plans to trade the volatility or if you're investing in the long-term narrative. If you're doing it for the former, get ready to actively focus on timing and momentum. If you're doing it for the latter, remember dollar cost averaging is your friend. I've been pretty actively placing stink bids for weeks like this in which we see wiki price action where dips are filled quickly. Given historical activity around the halving, the recent demand on the institutional side, and the retail demand for meme coins, it feels like there's a constant bid across all tokens from the majors to specific altcoin narratives. And do not forget to subscribe to Bitcoin Seller. The most important news will reach your inbox on a daily basis and for free. I do not know why you have not subscribed yet. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more daily updates. Remember, knowledge is power, and we're here to empower you on your financial journey. Until next time, happy investing.